Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's happening? Where am I? What's going on? Please help me. So today in this vlog series that's totally an ongoing thing and not the first time I'm doing it, I want to talk about this series that's exists now. So I've been wanting to make YouTube videos for a gosh darn while now, but I just haven't been able to do the bit where I sit down and create something in order to post it. It's not completely true that I haven't been posting anything. There are some things up on my channel, but only one of them is kind of the sort of thing that I've been wanting to make. And as I talk about in that video, you don't need to actually go watch it, it's not that great. But I've felt a lot of resistance just to the act of recording myself speaking. Also having to edit videos, but mostly just having to sit down and listen to, which I guess is part of the editing process. I've been resistant to having to listen to the sound of my own voice. Largely for trans reasons, maybe 50%, but also just for, like, the fact that that's a difficult thing that anyone struggles with, really, to sit down and listen to yourself and then cut up that footage. It sucks. And I've learned a lot from a lot of other YouTube channels that I like who make similar content to what I would like to. Nix, if you're watching this, you're awesome. But like, I've realized at some point that I just need to do the thing. And I was really lacking in the motivation, for good reasons, lacking in the motivation to just push through that resistance and do something. But I realized at some point that I was sort of seeing myself as someone who was resistant to making YouTube videos and was not making them because of that, instead of just seeing myself as a person who wants to make YouTube videos, which clearly I'm way too in my head about this. YouTube is not that serious. No one should be taking YouTube this seriously. But that's what I do. I get in my head too much about things, and sometimes it means I make really great essays, which you should totally read on my website, and sometimes it means that I take like a year break from posting anything after my first video. Which isn't completely true. I have also posted some concert recordings on this channel, because I want it to stand a lot more like my website does, which you should totally check out, guys. Have I plugged that enough times yet? I can't actually link it in the video description, because YouTube says I'm not allowed to link to external websites enough. Guys, I'm not cool enough for YouTube yet. They don't really like me. But, yeah, so I think if I mention it enough times, maybe you'll go remember that it exists. It's linked in my channel description, or on my channel page. Please check it out. But yeah, I'm really proud of my website. I've been developing it over the past year pretty regularly now, and it's really become something that I enjoy. And that's only because, like, I've had a lot of similar projects that I've tried to stick to. I have a previous iteration of this website, which is linked on my current page, and I just struggle to stick with these projects in the way that I have finally actually done now, because I end up being too narrow in the focus of what I want to do sometimes, or too broad. You know, like, I lack a clear direction in things, but the purpose of this website is primarily documentation of whatever I want to put on there, and that seems to have worked. Like, to an extent, this is a library of all of my creations, it's my current projects, it's some of my half-finished things, mostly within the website itself. You can see, like, some of the unfinished pages that I've forgotten about and not come back to. They're still public. I think there's a few non-public pages you might be able to come across as well, but they don't actually have any interesting content on them. But yeah, it's really helpful for me to see this sort of ongoing project as something bigger than just a specific goal I'm trying to achieve, but more of like a I guess, a practice that I'm trying to cultivate, or a habit or a routine that I have of just putting things in a specific place, you know? That's why I like websites, because they're really just a digital space that you can put whatever you want to on there. So that's exactly what I've been doing. And that's that's why I have this YouTube channel, guys. I just want you to go to my website. Full disclosure, I really love YouTube, but primarily I see it like as a way to connect with people and to show them cool things that you've done. And fundamentally, the coolest thing I've done is this website, because it shows you all of the other cool stuff I've done, which are also, unfortunately, not YouTube videos. Which I know getting people to go from one platform to another isn't a great thing. But there are plenty of YouTubers who I've seen who talk about the indie web, or just generally have a website that they've made and they mention in their videos, and I've been to visit it, so I know that that's something other people do. So hopefully if I can maintain this channel, then people will listen to the things I have to say, which I feel like I express best in my essays, as is the point of writing an essay, is to express your ideas coherently. But I also want to make sure I'm expressing my ideas in an approachable way, which is more so what the point of this website, what this YouTube channel is. So I want to make videos about the things that I care about, and put them out into the internet for people to see. I also just like yapping a lot. I was struggling a lot with making video essays over, the past year? I'm not gonna check right now when I actually posted that previous video. But I was really attached to the process of making videos in which you make a script first and then read out the script to make the video. Yeah, standard practice, I thought. But that's also like not what I have to do. I've discovered that I kind of like just talking and discovering what I'm saying as I'm saying it. I mean, even just for this video, I have a couple notes to go to generally direct what I'm saying, but having an actual script that I have to read word for word, I get too attached to reading all of those words perfectly, and then I don't end up actually like saying anything interesting, or anything more interesting that I could have if you were just reading what I've written. You know, like, at some point I would rather produce something that makes my general way of presenting my thoughts and the way that I speak, like, make YouTube videos that are interesting enough that people will also want to go and read my writing, rather than just reading out my writing in YouTube videos, which I might also do in future, but I think I want to do a lot of different things, basically. I want to do a lot of different things on this channel, the same way that I do a lot of different things on my website, and this is one of them. I think I do like one of the recordings I've done, at least. I might post that one, and I might just post this one as well. I thought it would feel worse to record a lot of stuff that I end up not posting, but it also feels really good to throw away things that you're not satisfied with. There's one artist that I studied in class not so long ago, who talked about that a bit, like the joy of making something and then throwing it away. It's great. So yeah, I think that's about everything that I wanted to get through. Honestly, I've done so many of these recordings now, I don't super remember what's in each one, so hopefully I haven't repeated myself too much here. But yeah, I'm still not sure what visuals I'm gonna include in this. The downside of making videos to me is that I have to record both the audio and the visual. I was going to create a little PNG tuber setup, which probably meant I wouldn't have actually gotten to this doing this recording today. But my OBS has thrown a fit and refuses to actually record my screen anymore. Don't remember what I did to make it do that, so that kind of throws out all of actually being able to record any visuals digitally for the foreseeable future until I can sort that out. Like, I did fully delete it and reinstall it. Still not enjoying whatever. I have all the settings figured out, whatever. So basically I'm gonna have to give some real world footage for this one. So I think I'm just going to go for a walk and record myself walking. And that'll be it. So yeah, I think that's the video. Thank you for watching this, if you're watching it. Please give me any amount of feedback on anything. I love when people give me comments or whatever on my work, because then I know that you like it. I'm not a mind reader, unfortunately. I do appreciate any sort of interaction with my work, but so far I've had a lot of people say that they will read my work, and then I never know if they actually have, because they don't tell me about it. And it kind of annoys me. And I know that I'm guilty of the same thing. Like, I'll look at stuff that other people have made and then I'll actually respond to it. But I'm trying to be better about that. So if you want to be a total bro, leave a comment. You can do the other YouTuber things. I'm a professional YouTuber, guys. I know what I'm doing. Actually, I've heard that just saying one thing is helpful. So just, if you leave me a comment and don't do anything else other than get to this point in the video, I guess, I'll kiss you on the mouth. I will come to your house and kiss you on the mouth. And you won't have any say. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I would appreciate it greatly. It would mean a lot to me, and it would honestly help motivate me a lot to keep making these videos, but also I don't need your external motivation. I'm doing this because I want to, and I think you should also do things because you want to, specifically make a website. Go make a website right now. I'll probably make a video about that. Anyway, I'm going over time now. Maybe I'll just cut this off early. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys, and